Lena Tindall's adorable reaction to Zara's new baby Lucas, mine. Lena Tindall has just become a big sister after her mother gave birth to baby Lucas, and the 2-year-old had an adorable reaction to it. Lena's father Mike revealed when his daughter saw the newborn, "She said my baby and tried to pick him up." Mike said he had to firmly tell her it was not her baby. The former rugby player recalled the story on his podcast The Good, the Bad, and the Rugby. His colleague, Alex Payne, asked how Lena and her older sister Mia, 7, reacted to the birth, and Mike explained that they had asked someone to look after them for the day and had not told them their mother had gone into labor. However, Mia started noticing something was going on as evening approached, when she started asking why they were not going home for tea. However, both girls were said to be over the moon when they met their little brother. Mike said, "They didn't get told. Mia's actually, I think she's quite on it in terms of street smarts. She was like, why are we not going home for tea? And they were going. They've just had to pop out for something. Where have they had to go? Will you just stop asking questions?" And then when she got in, she was over the moon, both of them were. Problem is, Lena is like my baby. Like, no Lena, it's not your baby, as she tries to pick it up. Mike was speaking to his colleagues Alex Payne, James Haskell, and Ella Skench. Alex is a television presenter and broadcaster, who had spent much of his career presenting live coverage of rugby union on Sky Sports, where he hosted the rugby club. Like Mike, James is a former England rugby player, but he also played for Wasps RFC and Northampton Saints in the Premiership. Ella Skench is a current England rugby player, who also plays for Leicester Tigers and previously for Bristol. Mike described how wife Zara, the Queen's eldest granddaughter, gave birth to her third child on the bathroom floor last month after they left it too late to go to the hospital. He explained he and Zara's friend Dolly fetched a mat from the gym, laid down some towels and called the midwife, who luckily lived nearby and came to their house. Mike said, "The baby arrived very quickly, didn't make it to hospital, on the bathroom floor." Fortunately, Zara's friend Dolly, who is actually more important than I am in making sure she's been there at all 3 of my children's births, she was there and realized that we wouldn't make it to hospital in time. So yeah, it was running to the gym, get a mat, get into the bathroom, get the mat on the floor, towels down, brace brace brace. Fortunately, the midwife who was going to meet us at the hospital wasn't that far away, so she drove, so she got there just as we had assumed the position, and then the second midwife arrived just after the head had arrived, so it was a bit of carnage. Lucas, who is 2 weeks old today, has been a relatively easy baby so far, Mike revealed after a week with a newborn. He said his son had been pretty good and that he is already wearing a little replica of his dad's England kit. On the latest episode of his rugby podcast, Mike told his friends, "It's been good actually, I can't complain. He's pretty good, the wee man. He loves his Lord's work stash that we've already got him in, but he's been great so far." Lucas's middle name Philip was a tribute, not only to Zara's 99-year-old grandfather Prince Philip, but also to Mike's father, who shares the same name. Zara, Mike and their children live on Princess Anne's Gatcombe Park estate in Gloucestershire. Bathroom floor last month after they left it too late to go to the hospital. He explained he and Zara's friend Dolly fetched a mat from the gym, laid down some towels and called the midwife, who luckily lived nearby and came to their house. Mike said, "The baby arrived very quickly, didn't make it to hospital." Brace, brace, brace. episode of his rugby podcast, Mike told his friends, "It's been good actually, I can't complain. He's pretty good the wee man, he loves his Lord's work stash that we've already got him and but he's been great so far." Lucas's middle name Philip was a tribute, not only to Zara's 99-year-old grandfather Prince Philip, but also to Mike's father, who shares the same name. Zara, Mike and their children live on Princess Anne's Gatcombe Park estate in Gloucestershire.